What I do, y'all?
What's going on, folks?
If somehow, some way you have forgotten, we are Embrace the Sub 21.
Yes,
I'm still Spencer.
and I'm still Daniel.
And look, we're coming around the holidays. We've had a lot to catch y'all up on. So, let's
Yeah,
let's just dive into what's
what
happened in the
what
past
we've
couple
been
of
up
months.
to, what we've been up to since we stepped away for a little bit.
Yeah, since
Um,
the last podcast episode. I
when
was
when was that? You were about to head out,
I,
right?
I was about to start a trucking career, but I should probably update people on that first, and then I'll kind
Yeah,
of let you go
yeah.
about what you're gonna say. Your boy tested positive for, and which is just the most random thing because I've never done that in my entire life, and they
Eh,
popped me for it, and I was down for the count for a little bit, and I decided to, you know, do some traveling because fuck it, why not?
yeah, that's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. I remember when you told me that story. I was like, they must not be bringing on new people. That was like that for me. That's one way to just like get rid of someone. Like just like, oh no, they failed the test or whatever, you know. And I'm
Yeah,
just like, you know what? That's a good way of just being like, no, you failed your part. We don't need to pick you up. We don't need to bring you on and spend money. And I feel like that's because the whole industry since you did that has like tanked.
yeah,
Has been super rough
oh yeah,
until I'm hope eventually the industry goes up and down. It's like a effing accordion, you know.
right. It
Um,
and it ebbs and flows, but
yeah,
it has me believing that the whole driver shortage myth is just that, a myth.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
true at all, and I I swear to God, there were drivers in my class that went down to that company for the training for like a week and a half that did a lot worse than me, and yet they still popped me for uh
Yeah,
but but I got the call. It was a Thursday. I got there on a Monday. I It was on a Thursday, that a Wednesday they did the hair test. No, it wasn't a Wednesday. It was a Monday that they did the hair test, and then I got a call from what I thought was some spam number, because that's a thing that
yep.
happens, is a lot of spam robocalls, and they told me that I uh came back positive. But
Which is nuts, man. I was kind of pissed when you told me. I know you.
I
I couldn't imagine how you felt.
oh yeah, and the thing was, the here's the kicker. I didn't get a call from the trucking company until the next week. I was still
What?
out there training. Like, they didn't call me to send me packing. I only found out about it because they were going to give us a little bonus for, signing on, and that was supposed to hit my account the next Wednesday, and it didn't. So that's
It just sounds so fishy, bro. Like it just sound like the whole thing. And my biggest issue with it all is like they know that you're in you're seeking employment, right? You're not seeking lawsuit to take down a medical corporation. You know what I mean? They know that
no,
you could fight it, yeah, but who has the time and resources to fight something
not
like
me,
that?
not me.
And they have you by the balls at that point.
Yeah, yeah.
Eh,
So I was SOL and
Yep.
JWF, and I came in that Thursday and talked with them, and then they said the reason that they didn't let me go until then was because, quote unquote, they were supposed to call me, but the person that was supposed to call me never did.
Interesting.
And yeah, but they paid me for my time, and paid for a Greyhound bus back, and yeah, I gotta admit, that's when I started, plotting, like, what's my next move here.
Yeah. I mean,
And you know
what a big chasm. It's like, okay, well, what I went in to go do, which was going to take up a majority of time that I had allotted for it, right? And take
yeah,
that next step off, and now you're just left like, holy shit. there's so much.
Right.
Now what? You know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. But that was about mid-August, and then um I have to give a shout out to Nana because she uh helped re-register my
yeah,
car, and which in my county in North Carolina, it's not really, it doesn't take that much to re-register a car because there's no emissions inspection. There's just a state inspection, which is, have you seen that meme of uh this security guy that's at some sporting event and he's just going, yeah, in terms of their like security,
yeah.
like just wholly half-assing it. That's kind of how it is in my county.
Nice, nice. But I mean, that's
Yeah,
it works out. It works out. Hey, I would love to live in that county. I would love to live in that
right, right.
county. But
As opposed to too many regulation, Maryland.
all of it, if you breathe too many times, they'll tax you. The carbon emissions
Yeah,
out of your mouth. So,
yeah, yeah,
but that's awesome. That's huge because without that, without your vehicle, you're
yeah. I
what you're
wouldn't.
doing now wouldn't be possible.
Right, exactly. I wouldn't been able to, go on to the next step, and wouldn't even be able to earn money with like
Yeah.
DoorDash or something like that, which is what I ended up doing.
So, if I may ask,
Of course.
DoorDash. I mean, since remember last time you were pretty much viral for a quick second. You were
Yeah,
viral for a quick second. You were
yeah.
on everyone's pages, dude.
Yeah, yeah, that exploded out
Yeah.
of nowhere on
Exploded.
TikTok and Instagram. Like that's my viral moment of
That's
2025.
wild.
Um,
Because you went it
yeah,
went nuclear. I would say that clip
it
going seeing it where we saw it go, I would say it went nuclear. Um,
yeah, it's on Asmongold's stream, Lad Bible, uh, World Star Hip Hop, and Complex picked it up.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
But so how has DoorDash? I feel like that with what you're doing goes hand in hand, like vlogging, hitting the road, kind of car camping, just journeying. I feel like
yeah,
things like DoorDash and what was it, Instacart? What was the other one?
Instacart.
Instacart.
Yeah.
Those things allow they at least facilitate that kind of lifestyle for going and getting it because that provides some sort of resources for you.
It does, yeah, yeah. I basically, when I did Route 66, and even before that, the kind of journey up to Chicago to do 66, that's how I was able to earn money. Is, I would take a day and fire up both DoorDash and Instacart, and I could make on a good day like somewhere between 150 and 250 bucks, and I was able to put gas in the
Yep.
car, put food in my belly, pay some bills, and also had some residuals from
Yep.
ETS, being able to put me afloat
Yeah, man.
too. So it was all good.
It's a good, but it definitely requires you to kind of like balance. Yeah, like know what your
Right.
limitations are. But are there some if you were to DoorDash, if you could recommend the best areas to DoorDash, what would they be?
That's a
Because
good
you
question.
went all the way to the other coast, doing this
Right, I
thing.
did, I
And so
did.
you have
Um,
all the experience right now, dude.
yeah, yeah. I would definitely say bigger cities, ones where there's more money,
Yeah.
the richer areas. Like I would say the worst ones are probably my own county here
Okay.
in North Carolina. Even though like last Friday or yesterday, was it yesterday? 2 days ago. We're recording this on a Sunday.
Mhm.
There was snow, and usually this county is pretty bad when it comes to door dashing, but I was able to make, a cool 150
Hey,
bucks because knows how to drive in the snow. Nobody wanted the school was canceled because of, a little
I
tiny
can't
bit of snow.
I can't believe you guys got snow.
We did. We did
Wow.
somehow, some way.
That's a
We
rarity.
Yeah, because we're like closer to mountains. Because
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's because we got snow too, but it's a rarity. I don't think I can't remember the last December we had any snowfall or any snow accumulation. Snowfall, yeah, but like accumulation, you could see it on the ground. Like I can't remember when's the last time. It hasn't been for years, dude.
Yeah. I remember when I lived in Maryland, it was close to Annapolis and
Mhm.
near water. And that's the
Yeah.
kicker is when you're near water, the snow kind of avoids you.
Yep.
So you don't really get as much snow. It had to be like catastrophically coming down in
Yeah.
order for us to get any kind of white Christmas or
Yeah,
that
because
kind
it,
of
it
thing.
blows it blows over you. If you're near
Right.
water, it's headed out somewhere else, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
But no,
So
but yeah, no, okay. Okay, that's kind of that's an interesting. I didn't even think to ask because I know we had it and I hate snow. The
yeah.
first time it snows is beautiful, it's pristine, it's nice. It's even better when you don't have to drive in it. But the
Oh
first
yeah.
time it's like, oh, it's winter's here. It's nice. And then after that, it can go fuck itself. I hate snow.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I hate
remember.
snow and I hate people that drive in snow.
You mean everybody north of
Yes.
like, I don't know, Philadelphia, something
Yes.
like that?
I I hate snow. I just hate snow. I did it. I did the thing. You know, I understand snow. I understand the concept behind snow. I understand why snow, but I still hate snow.
Yeah, like you've had your fill of it.
Yeah, I don't need it. Yeah, I don't need it. I'll go back after we're done talking and light my tire fire. Try to fight it back. You know, just keep billowing that Somalian campfire up towards the atmosphere. So that's what I'm doing it.
Oh man. So to kind of go back to that point of like
Yeah.
where's the best place to go DoorDash in California. Every Monday and or Thursday, depending on the app that you have, they will give you a reimbursement of the mileage because there's a guaranteed
Whoa.
minimum wage for gig workers. So
Wow.
after dashing for like earning like 500 on DoorDash for the last week, I would get like somewhere between 150 250 of a reimbursement. And with
Wow.
Instacart, I would get like almost double my money. So that's probably why, gig work and, if I don't want to say homeless, but like car dwellers. That's why you can live pretty
That's
good in California.
that's really good. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's still. I mean, wow, that's huge. It's so you get kickback. You get
Yeah, you
kickback.
do. Yeah, yeah. And
Huh.
add to the fact that they tip very well out there. It particularly like San Diego area,
Mhm.
Orange County, those are really good. And like I tried in like Santa Monica, but like there's a lot of competition out there. So that's
Gotcha.
that's the other downside to it is there's so much competition.
Yeah.
And me talking about it's probably not helping things at all because someone's going to be like, "Oh, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to be a gig worker. I'm going to go do DoorDash and all
That's
these other
interesting.
things."
That's interesting that they do a kickback.
Yeah.
That I mean, it's really cool for the people that do that rely on that gig work, those gig work apps. Like that's huge because
Oh
you don't
yeah.
see that over here at
No,
all.
not
Like,
not at all. The only places that do that in the US are California, the entire state of California, and New York City.
hmm.
They like if you dash New York City, you get an adjustment the next week.
Oh
So
man, I couldn't imagine how chaotic dashing in New York City would be.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
I i-
I couldn't do that, dude.
if I lived in New York City, one, I wouldn't own a car, and two, like doing those gig apps, I probably would have like a bicycle or like, an e-bike, at least like a motorcycle, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, okay, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
I mean
would.
that's the only way you could do it, dude. There's no way you're getting like if you're looking at what DoorDash is, what three busy times, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever, maybe two
Yeah,
busy times if you really break it down,
yeah, or
and
fourth
that's
meal.
like yeah, yeah, fourth meal. Yeah, that's true too. That's very true too. When people are sails in the wind and they can't drive safely or legally, they'll do DoorDash for sure.
Yeah, or they're high as hell.
Yeah, or that. So yeah, I couldn't imagine going through New York during a busy traffic time. That would just couldn't do that.
Hell no. And they got the congestion pricing right now for people coming into the city. So, I mean, I don't they've got a new mayor. I won't talk about too much about it, but I don't things things are with that. Or maybe they got rid of congestion pricing. I call that too much, but I know that is a thing if you're coming into the city, like I would be.
That's wild. That's wild. Okay, so is it like a toll? Is it like a tax? Is it like how do they? That's interesting. I mean, because
Yeah,
it
like a
kind of
toll.
makes sense. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really. I stay away from cities like the plague. I hate cities. If I'm in a city, I've messed up. I shouldn't. I don't. I'm not allowed in cities. Fuck that. So I think. Uh I wish I could screenshot this right now. Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh God. Can I still take a picture of he left. There he is.
Oh, here I am.
You froze on like the funniest face, bro. You froze on the funniest face.
Oh man,
I was looking behind me to get my phone. I was like, oh man, this is a good screenshot. All right.
Yeah, I'll get it back in the other edit. But yeah, okay. Where were we? You're talking about how you avoid cities like the plague.
Yeah, it's pretty much that's exactly, and that's kind of when I saw that you were frozen, and I was like, oh shit, we lost Spence. It's like maybe not. Maybe he just he ran out of bandwidth in his head, and he just frozen like that.
No, not that. The problem is that, and I don't mean to be disrespectful to my mom and my brother, but they are on their TVs all the time.
Yeah.
So it's not as good a connection. You thought it was bad in the ETS days. It's worse now.
Yeah, I could imagine. That. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, man, that internet that you got though, just to get there is a feat of engineering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because holy crap.
Yeah, the fact that it's even out here at all is
the fact that it's not like as mythical as Bigfoot. Just like internet, it does exist. It's not like the best, but holy shit.
Yeah.
Still better than nothing.
Yeah, yeah. I made me think it's Cletus out there right now.
With this shovel, just fucking with the wires. That's the Cletus thing to do. It's just like, hey, what are you doing? I'm just going to grab a shovel and fuck with wires. That's what he does. Every internet company has one of those.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, I'm positive of it.
I didn't know he worked on Sundays.
Yes, that's when he does his best work. That's
exactly.
His best work.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. No, you didn't miss that. You didn't miss nothing. I was just, I noticed you were frozen after I made that point.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and then the rest of it was me making fun of. It was just it was a good freeze frame of your face.
I'm keeping this all in, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine, dude. I dig the haircut. I dig this like what you got going.
Thank you.
Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah.
The shave head was too much, but this is nice. This is nice.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot easier to handle when I was out, going up, doing my cross country thing, because I'm showering in Planet Fitnesses, and I don't have to use as much shampoo.
Yeah.
So it definitely helped.
Do you miss your long hair at times?
Sometimes I do. I mean, it was part of my identity for like 10 years. And when it goes away, it's kind of weird. So,
but I'm glad, man. Dude, I'll never forget. That was just wild. When you sent me the picture of you cutting your hair, I was like, what is going on? We're losing Spence. Like shit. Oh man.
I mean, I've a lot of people would argue they've already lost me, but that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I was like, dude, he's going. He went. He's not going. He went. I'm glad, bro. I'll let you, because I know we have to touch back on the subject of what it is you're doing, because I think what you're doing is phenomenal, and people are missing out if they're not checking out your journeying.
I appreciate
that. I fell down a hole of Europeans vlogging in the US.
Yeah.
And to see that, how do I say it? Their point of view is different, obviously, because they're coming across the pond, right? But to see your opinion and your viewpoints on things from your perspective it's still awesome to see that. I think it belongs in the like your vlogs are standalone bangers, dude.
Thank you. Thank
Like
you. I appreciate that.
you're definitely cut out for this,
Thank you.
you
Thank you.
know?
And hopefully the moves I make will be able to make it so I can do more of it. Because like that's what I'm planning on for 2026. I'm not gonna give out all of the details of it
Yeah,
yet,
definitely
but
don't.
yeah, yeah, because I want y'all to actually come on over and continue the journey. And I've learned that when I say what I intend to do, that maybe it's just a bad omen or a curse, and it doesn't end up happening. So
I gotcha. Yep. Make
and
moves silently and
make moves
just make
silently.
moves. Yep.
Until done, tell none. That's
Yep.
my thing.
I
And
like that.
yeah. So before we get to like the trip itself, I will say that I don't really plan on doing any more in the year of 2025. I'm just gonna kind of um plot out 2026 and get that going. But um yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Like I was planning on saying what my next career move was gonna be, but I'm gonna keep that under
Yep.
wraps right now.
Keep it under wraps.
Yeah,
Keep it
I
under
wanna.
wraps.
It's like it's so hard because like I'm so excited for it and I want to tell the world about it and have you all involved with it, but at the same time,
Don't
gotta
want to
just
jinx
make
it.
them don't want to jinx
Just
it.
don't want to jinx it, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't
don't want
know if
to.
bad luck is listening.
Yeah, it always is listening.
It's always listening.
It is just how it is. Yeah. So yeah, like we're about 20 minutes in. Haven't even talked about the actual trip itself. I mean, I've talked about some of it, but yeah, for those who are not over on SJ's World yet, basically what I did was in mid September after my birthday, I decided I'm gonna get in my car, I'm gonna do Route 66, and I'm gonna do like a daily vlog thing leading up to it, and just knock that thing off my bucket list
Hell
because
yeah.
I'm just at rock bottom right now after the trucking thing happened, and what do I have to lose?
I love that. I wish more people had the mentality, because you chose not to just stay stuck in the downtimes. You're like, F it, I'm still gonna move. I'm still gonna make
Yeah,
moves wherever that is. And
yeah,
that's such a huge psychological win, man. Like especially when things and decisions and choices, even stuff that's not even in your control, close a door in your face. The most important thing is you just keep moving, looking for the other door, looking for the next opportunity, just keep moving. You
yeah,
know, stopping is not an option. And a
no,
lot of people stop. And that's where worse things happen.
yeah, yeah, and I've just found that's me to a T right there. I'm just
Yep.
like, if I don't continue moving, I'm gonna drown. I'm going to get to a very dark place that I don't want to get to.
Yeah.
So that's why just gotta keep moving and keep
Yep.
moving. Always have something to look forward to. That's when people will ask like what if people ask me what's the key to happiness, is always have something to look forward to.
Yes.
It doesn't even have to be big, like a cross country road trip of Route 66. It's like,
That's pretty epic, man. That's pretty
yeah,
like I was telling Spencer, I haven't even done that. I haven't even done that at all. I'm so like proud of you, dude. It's such a not a lot of people, even in this country, tackle Route 66. Maybe it was bigger back in the day.
oh
Because
yeah,
it's like it's always been on a pedestal. Like I've always heard, oh man, Route 66. Like there's the song, what, Get Your Kicks on Route
yeah, get your
66,
kicks,
right?
yeah, and it's just because it was like the first like cross country road that connected two major cities. Like it was the first of its kind, and that kind of paved the way for American highways and byways. It was the OG
Yeah.
of travel, and it.
That's would you say our wow, I can't speak. Our car culture exploded then?
Oh,
Would that be
100%.
part like because road trips, that's like yeah, that was it. Road trips. Where were you going to? The other side of the effing country. Like that's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, that's kind of what started our car culture and our culture of long road trips. That's where
Mhm.
it started, and that's still brings people from all over the world to this day. In fact, it's the 100th anniversary next year, and they're kind of going all out for it. Like a lot of
Good.
times when I stopped at a couple places, they were doing renovations, like the big blue whale of Katusa. it was fenced off because they were making renovations to it,
Oh,
and
cool.
I was able to see it, but I wasn't able to walk onto it. That's
That's
just an
awesome.
example of certain things
Dude,
on the road.
it's it's so cool, man. It's so cool that, but like, here's a question for you. When we talked, I would say like 2 weeks ago, you were still in Cali, right?
Yeah, I was still in Cali. I came back for Thanksgiving. I basically was like, you know what? It's time to go. I'm having
How
fun. I was having fun in Tijuana, and I needed to leave them Tijuana girls alone in Zona Norte. I just I was like, time to go,
I
time
got
to go.
it. Time to go home. But you must have hauled ass, man. Because I thought you'd have gotten here a lot later. Like up, back. Like, did you take a lot of breaks, or did you like, this is my goal? We're gonna race home.
I was originally planning to spend Thanksgiving in Las Vegas,
Hmm.
but I I just saw how expensive everything was, and I just kind of calculated, like, if do I have enough money to get back? And I did at the time. And this was the Tuesday before Thanksgiving,
Hmm.
and my idea was to do DoorDash, Instacart, and fund my fun. But in Vegas, they're not really good tippers out there because it's gotten so expensive. They're
Yep.
nickel and diming the shit out of everything. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go straight
Like,
home.
yeah, if you're not gonna be able to go to Vegas, just blow past Vegas, and then what's left to like do? You're like, okay, well, let's just make it home. Let's make it home. It's not like that whole place closed. You can always go back, but
Right,
still, like,
exactly. Vegas will always be Vegas.
I just thought you closed that gap very quick. I was like, he's home. It's like, how long did you drive to get back? What are your when you're tackling long distances? What are your limits before you like pull off and rest or
I stay within trucker rules, at least in the
okay?
United States. Don't drive more than 11 hours in a 14-hour window. And if I figure out if I stick to that, I won't, get tired and crash the car.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
and I planned to have Thanksgiving in Amarillo, Texas, where I went to the Big Texan where
that looked
where-
awesome.
was on 66, and they had a Thanksgiving buffet and they had a room, so which was very cheap, and so I spent the
Hell yeah!
Thanksgiving night there, and yeah, I just made sure I stayed within the trucker rules, and I got home. I left Vegas. Let me back up. I left California that Monday. Got to Vegas that Monday night. Did Area 51 on the Tuesday. Failed at DoorDash, and then I was like, all right, time to drive eastward, I should say. And I was home by Saturday night.
Wow, wow. That's still. I just for some reason for me, I just thought that was you came back to up to this area so fast. I was like he covered a huge gap. Excuse me. He covered a massive gap.
Yeah,
Well, anyway, that's awesome. That's
I
awesome. I just know I couldn't tackle that. My limit in a vehicle is 9 hours.
nine
And then I'm
hours.
just like, I'm seeing cross-eyed. I'm like, it's not safe for me to be on the road anymore at all.
Yeah, I
So
understand. It's not for everybody, and
yeah, I know, man.
maybe I'm just a little more crazy than everybody
Love
else.
that though.
But
Love that.
I made it. And I've been driving like as a career, like before ATS. I was a school bus driver.
Hmm.
I toured with bands, and I'm used to being able to drive long distances, and
Yeah.
so it's nothing to me.
That's bro. That's why I'm like, you're built different. You're built for this. You're built for this, dude. I couldn't.
Uh,
Fuck that. I could not. I could not drive 9 hours. 9 hours. I'm like, whoa. That's I could push. I could push to 9 hours, and then the next day I'm gonna have like migraines. I'm like, no, I can't even. Don't put me in a vehicle back to back 9 hour days driving. I couldn't
mm,
do it.
yeah, I've driven. I think the most I've driven in a day was like 14, 15 hours when me and my ex went down from Maryland to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I think that was. I think we had to trade off like once And so it ended up being like 18 hours, something like
That's
that.
a long hike, though. I did that with the family, and it took us 2 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when I drove
Yeah.
down to see my father, that was just. I was like, "Oh man, never again, never again." That.
And
Uh, mm-mm.
and this is just something the European mind just cannot comprehend. I don't mean
Yeah.
to bring that point up, but uh, I'm researching things for next year, and I'm looking at like Eurail, and like there's really good infrastructure for all of Europe to travel from country to country, and it's still not as big as the United States, but the concept of getting into a car and driving crossing crossing 2,500 miles. Like that's a purely American thing.
Because I mean, that's wild. I mean,
Or
where
or
else
maybe
could
like
you do that?
Australia or something like that.
Could you? I feel like Australia would hug the coasts, right?
Yeah,
Unless
hug the
there's something that
coast.
goes through the. I don't think there's a road that just cuts it in half. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, not through it, like, because
Uh-uh.
so much
No one's
wildlife,
there.
odd, and
There's no one in the middle
yeah, it's like
of
the
that country.
population's all
Yeah.
near the coast, like Canada, it's like right near the border, and like Brazil, like it's mostly forests, and like the population's down in the south. So yeah, but like
And then
Europe,
even their distances aren't 2,500 miles across.
yeah, yeah, I would be curious to see how much that is, but yeah, that's the concept of doing long road trips. Like that's that's strictly like for big countries like the
Yeah.
United States.
Yeah, for sure. That's yeah, man. Ah, God, I couldn't do that. Good. My hats off to you, bro.
I appreciate it,
I
man.
feel like my luck lately with vehicles is
Yeah,
not sorry. You know what though? That's pessimistic of me. My luck hunting animals is through the roof.
yeah, yeah. Let's talk about that if you want to.
Yeah.
Let's. What happened
Was it
to
was
Old
it three
Blue?
weeks ago? Was it 3 weeks ago? Three before Thanksgiving. The week before Thanksgiving is when I created venison. Um no, I was driving and I was listening to metal. I was like 5 minutes away from home, and my truck I was going 55 miles an hour, and I just saw pieces of my grill fly over the hood, and I'm like, that's not supposed to happen. What happened? And then I see a deer just slide across the road in half, and I'm like, cool, that happened. I smashed into a deer going full speed, didn't hit the brake, didn't swerve, didn't know what happened. Like I didn't see it out of the corner of my eye. It just pieces of my grill just flew up over my truck, and I'm like, "What? What just happened?" And so yeah, I hit a deer, and it caused maximum damage as it could, and that will be felt throughout a year of damage. But
Mm,
I should be getting the vehicle back soon. Um,
good, good.
within the coming weeks, depending on it's really hard when you send your vehicle to a body shop because it had to go to a body shop because metal was bent. It wasn't
Oh,
just like individual pieces. If it was like individual pieces, I could send it to like a mechanic. A mechanic could, my brother-in-law could have come up and we
oh
could have
yeah,
fixed it.
Joshua.
Yeah, but it had to go to a body shop. They're the best equipped to handle that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Um, but we are 100%, my family is 100% a two vehicle family. Like we need both vehicles and we are
Right.
operating with one. So there's a lot of juggling, a lot of trying to work from home when I can, a lot of give and take with
Yeah.
the schedule. But I'm very fortunate because where I work now, they're very understanding, and they're working with me to make that possible, is work from home possible.
Oh,
So
so it's kind of like a hybrid thing. Like you go in
there
office
are
some
there
days, or you
uh
it's
there there are better days to work from home that aren't as strenuous as others.
okay.
Like
Okay.
when shit needs to get done is usually beginning of the week, at the end of the week. But right there in the middle of the week, I can usually work from home and when I can work from home, that's when you know. Right now we're depending on my mother-in-law to take Alexander to school because we take him to school,
Yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah.
and then yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. Anyway, so we're two vehicle family,
Yeah,
right? That's
yeah, and you need
and
2 vehicles.
this just hammered it home, and we're like big car culture. Yeah, we need two
Yeah,
vehicles.
yeah,
Period.
yeah. You need 2 vehicles for,
There's no way I could. There is no public transportation for me to get to work from my
no.
house.
Yeah,
None.
definitely not in Westminster, Maryland,
Nope.
unfortunately,
Nope.
but
And then on top of that, you take out, let's say you do an Uber. That's at least $80 from here to where I gotta go, right? And
yeah,
then another $80 back. And then what have I worked for? Like then
right,
you take that. That's an almost like a net, like it cancels itself out almost.
yeah,
Like,
you've
what's
eaten
the
up your
point?
paycheck
Yeah,
is
what's
what
the
it
point
is.
per day? It's like it makes no sense. It's impossible. It's not smart to do that.
Hell
So
no.
so
But
just figuring that out, man, has been interesting.
yeah,
Um,
I'm just glad that you're okay. Like, the
oh
fact
dude,
that the truck just, did
it
its
ate it.
job,
It
it
did its
didn't
job.
didn't put a dent in you
Nope.
physically. I
Nope.
mean, yes, there's
I
still
will sing
repercussions.
praises. I will sing praises of that vehicle for years. That it absolutely destroyed that animal. Like
Yeah.
completely without recourse. Didn't even miss a step. I drove it home
Right,
after I
right.
like that's awesome.
Yeah, how you
I,
were
if
able
I
to
was
take a picture of it and send it to me, with the front all screwed
yeah,
up.
all fucked up. I was like, dude, if I was driving my wife's car, that would have been a totaled, either totaled or I would have caught the deer on my lap.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't imagine hitting a deer in a Corolla at
Yeah,
55
yeah.
miles an hour. Like, no.
Yeah.
So
It makes me think like my Subaru, Nessie would I think I would be okay. The car would not. Like
yeah,
that's the
that's a
level of
big.
it.
So that's another thing. Like, do you just drive in a smaller vehicle? I've heard two things, and these are I don't know if it even makes sense. Do you just drive through it, keep driving fast, don't slam the brakes? Like you drive through it in hopes that you launch it over your vehicle, Or am I thinking like you undercut it if your vehicle's low enough, and if you undercut it, that whole body is falling on your hood and into your windshield? Like I don't know. I don't know. So if any of you guys that have done or been through that, let me know what's been
Yeah.
your experience.
It would be interesting. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just that's why I keep to the rules: 11 hours in a 14-hour window. Don't
Yes.
drive at night, or if you can help it, don't. Or if you do drive at night, keep to the highways. Don't do the back roads
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
But
Especially in fall, for real.
yeah,
If you are coming to the US to do road trips or whatever, if that's like your to-do list, in the fall is not a good time to be doing road trips up around where I'm at.
no,
Because the
no,
deer are it's hunting season and their patterns are all messed up.
yeah, yeah. I mean, my path was I feel like through Illinois and Missouri and the part of Kansas. Definitely the fall would be more deer, but
Mhm.
going on through Oklahoma, Texas, Arizona, and California, there's more like open areas. It's more desert. There's actual tumbleweeds out there, so you
Did you
won't
see,
see as much deer.
dude? Dude, did you bring one home?
I
Did you
did
go?
not.
Did you go grab a tumbleweed? Like, this is mine.
No, no, no. I do have some leftover pesos though.
Hell yeah!
That's all I've got
Hell yeah!
from the West Coast.
Oh man, I love that, dude. I love that. Um, but yeah, no, that for as far as my camp's concerned, man, that's what we've been doing, dude. I tell everyone this, and I will. This is I'm a broken record. From October, the end of October, Halloween to the new year, the year moves at Mach speeds. It doesn't slow
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
Just yesterday, I feel like it was Halloween. Now we're 3 weeks away from Christmas, and
yeah.
then that's
Exactly.
going to get here like tomorrow. You
Yeah.
know,
And Dan, I told you, man, I was like, that's why I've just accepted the fact that between Halloween and Christmas, you're unavailable. I mean, the fact that you're available right now is
Well,
quite
it's
awesome,
it's
but
it's so wild, man, because it's like I give I apologize to any of my friends that were parents that I gave grief for not hanging out. I get it. I get
yeah,
it. I get it because it's not you. It's not up to you anymore. You
right.
know, you're just part of the show, and it's like, what are we doing? I have no idea. Sometimes Spencer calls me. He's like, "Hey man, can we like possibly?" Like
Yeah,
that's my best answer. Do I want
right,
to? Of
right,
course, bro. Of course, more
right.
than anything in this world. But
Yeah,
it's
and I
it,
understand that. Like, I'm
yeah.
not mad about it, and I'm just anticipating the next time we're gonna get together for a boys'
Yeah,
night is probably going to be after
yeah,
Christmas,
definitely a 2026. Definitely
2026.
2026.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, that's when we ride. You know, because listen for and I think everyone can fact check me on this. January and February never move the fuck on. They're here
no,
forever.
no, that
January and February count as 4 months.
pretty much,
Yep.
and then the summertime and the holidays, it's like it should count for 2 months for 1 month, if that
Yeah,
makes any sense.
I think it does. I think
Yeah,
it does.
it
But
moves at Mach speed, is what I'm trying to
yeah,
say.
yeah. Summer flies by. That fall to what I mean, there's dude, but the beginning of the year never wants to leave. It's
Yeah,
and that's why I was even telling Holly, I was like, Spencer and I are gonna hang out probably in the beginning of the year, just because that the beginning of the year lasts 18 months alone.
yeah,
You know, that's what we do a lot of our like just looking outside, like, oh my god, and the sun sets so anyway.
yeah.
I've learned to hate winter. I just don't like it. I love fall, winter, nope, or autumn, hate it. I just
Yeah, it's
man.
cold, it's dark. You're trying to think, what the hell am I doing with my life? What am I gonna
Yep.
do this year? It's the planning stage for me.
God, you're right. Then you're thinking about where you need to be. Like, let's say with your either your diet, your goals, and you're just stuck in. It's freezing outside. It's normally dark because the sun sets at like 11 a.m. And then you're just like, what am I even doing? Yeah. But hey bro, speaking of fitness, man, you look good, man. You look like you've dropped weight. You look healthier, man.
Thank
Look,
you,
you
thank
look good,
you.
man. You're just that walking. You can tell you've been walking a lot.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. That it got kind of balanced out with Tijuana tacos and Casey's pizza and back home with Southern cooking. So
Whew. Yeah.
I do need to work on that a little bit, but I appreciate the
Yeah,
compliments
man.
anyway. And looks like you've come down a little bit yourself.
Bro, I just know that I don't have time to eat. I've always hated food. Like,
Yeah,
you look at me and you're like, how is that possible? Guys, I'm an oddity. I'm an
yeah.
oddity. I don't need to eat. I hate that I have to do it, but I do it.
Yeah, dude, the early parts of ETS 21 when I would bring us, food and I'd try and bring some for you as well, like you always would turn it down.
Yeah.
And I finally it finally registered to me that you're not much of an eater.
Yeah.
I'm more of the
Food
big back.
food for me does not equal energy. Food for
Right.
me does not give me energy. Food for me is like my body's like, oh, you're done. All right, let's shut it down. Digest this. Go into your dark corner and digest for hours. So, but yeah. Anyway, that's odd. We're on an odd tangent. Uh,
You never know with us.
you never
Come on.
know. You never
If
know.
you've been following this channel a while, you never know what to expect out of us.
Yeah, dude, it feels nice to be back in the ETS headquarters, man.
Hell yeah.
Um,
I'm just glad I still had the picture up from
yeah.
from
Oh God.
Restream.
Hey, what a good like literally YouTube was there at a crucial time, bro. Like
Yeah.
what a crazy catch a lightning in a bottle kind of moment.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Even if we started it from scratch today, if you had the time that you had back then, we still couldn't replicate it like we were able to in the
no,
pandemic.
no,
So,
that we did our time and we stood in the sun. The sun
yeah.
shine. Um,
Shine.
Shein. But
Ah,
but dude, it's been one hell of a wild ride. You know,
yeah.
I know that people ingest information in video form like this way. So make sure you follow us, guys. We're still our lights aren't as bright as they were before, but at the same time, we're doing so much everywhere else.
Yeah. Yeah.
YouTube has
On
our faces every day.
there and
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
yeah.
Them places. So they're linked at the end of the video and in the descriptions. Like, dude, I really love your AI metal mixes. Like,
It's a
those are awesome.
it's so fun. It's literally so much fun to reimagine how a song would sound, you know? And I think, guys, if you guys don't know, that's what I'm doing. So I've plugged into a couple of sh- streamers, right? That game and race. And
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
they use copyright free music to go on top of their streams. So I was like, all right, bet. And so I started doing that. And then I was just having fun. I was just having a lot of fun with making the music, copyright free music, because I got sick of getting hit with copyrights for every little thing I did.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm tired of it. I'm done with it. Where's a place where I don't get hit with copyright music? Just create that.
Yeah. Thank God for Suno.
Thank God, bro. And so we're having fun. We're having fun reimagining different songs in different ways. And
Oh man.
some are fun, others are great, others not so much, you know, and the best part is, it no one loses. I mean, whatever.
I love the reimagined like Kermit one as a metal
Dude,
song.
I
That
love that
was
too.
crazy.
It was so good. It changes it so much. And I think it's such a cool tool. Like, listen, I get it. There are comments in the comment section like, AI music's the devil. Like, I'm not saying no. Yeah, yeah, but it's around and it
Yeah.
doesn't seem like it's going
It's
anywhere.
it's not. It's not. And
So
as someone that does do original music and does human music, like I'm not mad. I just accept it that this is the reality. This is how it's going to be. I'm like, you're gonna either accept it or you're just gonna be
it's
mad about it all the time.
it's wild. It's wild because you can't fight it. AI has in a short amount of time has taken over the world.
Right.
Um and for music, what it's come down to me, and I think we've talked about this a couple times, but I'll tell people kind of the ethos behind it. If you create a good song, right? If you create a good song, it's going to be a good song no matter what. So
Yeah.
my thing, my little format, what I'm doing is I'm making everything metal, right? Some songs, great classic songs like Sweet Caroline,
Oh
will
yeah.
will work. They will work in a different genre, but it doesn't have anything to do with anything else other than it's a good, a well written song, and it can be transformed into different genres. Great songs, I feel like, will carry over into different genres, and that's like the cool part about it is that when you use a tool like that, creating this kind of like remixed, reimagined versions, it takes you it takes you away because a lot of people get too close, let's say, to songs that they cover, because I've heard Sweet Caroline a billion quadrillion times, right?
Right.
So I only know that version. So for me to reimagine a version is impossible because that's the only version that exists, and it takes over when I think about, let's say, Sweet Caroline, for example. But you plug this in and it has a whole different arrangement, a whole different thing, and it's cool. It
Yeah.
revitalizes some songs for
It's
sure.
so much fun to listen to.
It's a
I'll
treat
admit
for sure.
it is a treat.
And I haven't gotten copyright claimed yet, so knock
There
on
you
wood.
go. That's the
Hey,
even more fun
hey,
part about it.
when I realized I could use it for evil and and touch these classics, one of the first songs I did was Hotel California. I was like,
Ah, yeah. F
those
Don Henley.
yeah, F him. F him. F Don Henley, man.
Yeah. I even forgot that for a second. And when I did the what was it? The Sandoz Curiosity Shop,
Yeah.
and I was jamming with with the guy there, and I did Hotel California,
Yeah.
and I posted like individually, and I totally forgot that, and I didn't get copyright claimed for it, but I just took it down because
Yeah, dude, no,
I didn't want that smoke.
they have headhunters, bro. Like, it didn't get copyright claimed yet. That they have them out there, man. They're hunting those people down. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
which is
Like,
stupid because it's
it's
tarnishing the Eagles' legacy.
it F it. If their legacy is only to exist pre-internet and all this shit, then so be it. So be it. If you're so short-minded, you know what I mean? Where you can't like, this is how the new generation absorbs music. It's like YouTube and shit. And if you're
Yeah,
not letting people talk or react to, some people only find other artists through, let's say, music reactions. If you're shutting that down, then you're limiting your exposure
yeah,
to the new generation. The old generation, they're gonna die with you because they're old. You're old. Everyone's dying. The
right.
new people aren't gonna give two fucks about finding your music.
Yeah, because they don't know it exists
Yep.
because everyone is the people on the Eagles team have taken it all down.
Yep. Yep. And my mother-in-law absolutely loves the Eagles. She loves the Eagles. You know, that was her generation. It's just that was their go-to. Like, they love the Eagles. And I'm like, F them. F them. I can't even record a family get together because there's Eagles in the background. And I can't put that on YouTube. You know, good luck. Good luck.
Yeah,
You're gonna get copyright claim for your family video
yeah.
because the Eagles.
Right, right. Well, when I did 66 and I went to standing on the corner of Winslow, Arizona,
Yeah.
I sung a little bit of it and it's still up to this day.
Nice.
But then again, that was Glenn Fry. That wasn't Don Henley. So maybe that's why it's still up.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. What a way to, you know, I love that your journeying and travels you've walked through some amazing music history in towns like surrounded or steeped in music history, you
Oh
know?
yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
that's so cool, man. Because
Thanks,
I
man.
love that. I feel like if there was a road trip, if there was a way to map out a road trip, I would map around seeing iconic either music venues or like places where the iconic bands sang or were formed or cut their teeth, you know, like that would be, that's just, I don't know, that maybe that's my bucket list now.
Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely recommend the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's what I did going to 66. There's a vlog
Hmm.
up on my channel of it. Oh my god, so much musical history of not just rock and roll, but all genres of
Wow.
music. And like the history of it, and there's a lot of interactive displays there as well. I they have like, you know, instrument displays. Like I jammed some BB King on a Les Paul, and
Nice.
there's like a live band there. You could sing with them. I did a Superstition by Stevie Wonder, and
Yes.
you can vote for members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for the next year. And OGs of this channel, you're welcome. I voted for Oasis. I couldn't
Ooh.
see them this year, but I did my part to hopefully
Wait,
get them in the Hall of Fame.
they're back together.
They
You know,
are.
my God,
So
dude.
I don't know.
God.
I'm just now hearing of it.
Oh man. God, Jesus.
Yeah, that's why we're talking about it now.
Yeah.
For those who actually give a damn about it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, for your purposes, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you can't go wrong with it.
That's to me, I feel like that's what I would love to see, because I love what we you know, I know, you know, everyone that's OGs of this channel know that we cut our teeth on music first. That was the basis of our whole friendship, man. And
Yeah, exactly.
I love music and music history. You
Yeah,
know, like
that's
it's so crazy that like a band that's like 18 years old can go throw a couple paragraphs together and create a song that defines a generation. Like, that
yeah,
shit's wild.
yeah. It's an honestly starting to be a lost art form because of AI
Yeah.
and the cost
Yeah.
of living makes it so that the new generations can't afford houses, and there's no way for them to have a garage
Yeah.
band.
No, you can't, dude. Dreams are not even affordable right now, dude.
Hell no.
Put dreams. Let's give the dreams to the next generation. Our dreams are impossible. They're just they're not affordable. The price of
No.
dreams is absolutely unavoidable. So
Yeah, and it's not coming down
nope,
anytime soon,
nope.
and it kind of y'all know I put out a song earlier that has a line that says the new American dream is to leave. So I still stand by that to this day.
But I do like that you are still pursuing your dream and you found a way to balance it. And there is a way to balance it. Like, dude, like if I had an app like DoorDash or Instacart when I was in high school, I feel like
Yeah.
I would be in a different place. Like that's a
Yeah.
whole different realm of reality that you can grab while being mobile. You know, that
Yeah.
absolutely crazy, man. That's
Yeah.
so cool that you can find a way to do that and be seeing parts of the country that no one sees.
Yeah. I
That's
love it.
awesome.
Yeah, I would recommend it to any young person that's right out of high school. Like, look, I'm 33 and I'm doing this. So do it to any youngsters out there or we're watching. Do it
Yeah,
while you're young and you haven't quite figured out life yet. Don't do what I did and do it 10 years too late.
but you're still doing it when you can, though.
Yeah.
And I'll give you that. I'll give you that, man. You are doing it when you can because I couldn't do what you're doing right now. You know what I mean? Like you're doing it for all of us that can't. You know,
Yeah.
and that's why I love following your vlogs, man. That's
I
why I love
appreciate
following your
that.
vlogs. It's like that's so cool. That's cool. Or you know, Spencer's doing it, so I don't have to. Spencer went to Tijuana, so I don't ever have to, and that's awesome. And I'm
Yeah.
happy with that.
It's a man's Disneyland, man. I'm telling you. And that's why I
Uh,
had to leave. I so much good food, so much great
yeah, food
food.
and
Chinese food. If you know, you know.
that's wild. Yeah, dude. I always felt like Tijuana was like the Star Wars cantina. like I don't know why. I just always felt like it was just Tijuana. Yeah, okay. Good luck making it back.
It has that feeling of it a little bit, and especially and I think it kind of goes along with that analogy, especially in I think it was A New Hope when
Mhm.
Han Solo got gotten by the cops. I
Yeah.
actually did get stopped and frisked.
I
So
you're so lucky to come back, bro. Like I oh man, what a story. Like
yeah, like
yeah,
here's how I got out of it. I just stood my ground. I didn't. I said, look, I don't have anything on me. Like, are we gonna go to the police station? I'll sign whatever you need. Like, we'll make this happen. And then they kind of backed off because I learned through some of the comments when I did post the video on YouTube, TikTok, whatever. They were looking for money. The
yeah,
odds are good they were just looking for money,
yeah,
and they saw me as an easy target because at the time I had my beard grown out, I had my hemp hat, I had a I looked like a tourist
yeah.
basically. So that's why they stopped me because they thought I was an easy target, but they haven't met me and they don't know that I'm not an easy target.
At
I know.
least financially. Worst financial decision ever. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like if they stop me, like, hey, we need money. Me too, bro. We should go get these other foreigners. Let's go kidnap
Yeah.
them. We all
Yeah,
need money.
exactly.
Let's do it. Like, oh, that's awesome, man. That's wild. I'm so
Yeah.
glad. Like when you said where you were and you made it back, I was like, oh, thank God. That's one less rescue mission we got to go on. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I consider myself lucky. Hell,
Oh,
the funny thing is, like, right after I came off 66, I stayed with my cousin Scott in San Diego, Chula Vista, and and the reason he lives around that area is because he works for Rooms to Go, and one of their furniture factories is in Tijuana, so he crosses the border every single day, and I said to him, look, man, I've been to New York City, I've been to London, I've been to Nashville, I've been New Orleans, I've been to some sketch areas, so I should be okay. And then he immediately came out and was like, yeah, but around those areas, you knew the language. You don't know the
yeah,
language over there.
yeah.
So that could have screwed, but it didn't.
Dude, you are amazing. for doing that, bro. Like, dude, I couldn't even on my best day back in fighting shape. I couldn't do that. Hell no, man. But that's cool. I'm so my thing is I'm so glad you had that experience, man. Like, not a lot of people get to do that. Not a lot of people can do that. Granted, the locals probably do it all the time, but not someone from up on East Coast. Like, I just don't hear it too much. Like, let's go fly down to Tijuana. Like,
but it's if you get to experience it, do it, man. Do it.
That's awesome.
And especially as a young person. Like, I mean, maybe an older person, retired, but at the same time, gentlemen don't kiss and tell. So whatever you do there is your business.
Oh man, dude, what a fantastical journey. What a fantastical journey. I'm glad you're documenting it all, and presenting it, you do a great job editing your videos. They're very easy to watch, and they're very entertaining. Like,
thank you.
No joke, some people don't know how it should flow, or they stay too long in one part. I can't say that about any of your vlogs that you put together. I really can't say that there's like a dry part where I'm just like, well, let's speed up. No, I'm always watching your videos like through and through.
I really appreciate that, man. Some like influences for doing vlogs like that are like, Anthony Bourdain, Alton Brown, Goody. It's the channels like Through My Lens, they're presenting a good time at the same time and trying to mix, informative and fun, and also trying to be respectful of your surroundings. Like, a criticism I've gotten is like, I don't feature local people in there, but at the same time, I'm like, what? I find that really cringe when people will stick a camera in a stranger's face and film them and try and get something out of them. And I'm trying to be respectful. Many people don't understand that the internet is forever. Like the Hawktua girl, like she didn't, when she went Hawktua, probably didn't understand that the internet was forever and position.
Yeah, no, facts. Dude, but your channel isn't that though. And you've never been that, like, no. So, hey, we're here at this stop. What do you think about it? It's like, what the fuck, like, no, I don't know. For me, like, that's just a weird douchey move. Like, I wouldn't take anyone out of their everyday routine to ask them anything on a camera. Like,
no, not at all. And in like the person in Kansas that gave me my milkshake, like, they requested to not be on camera, and I respected that. I'm not gonna, put someone in that position. Like, that's just not fair. So
yeah, exactly.
So I'm not gonna do that to somebody.
But guys, make sure you guys do yourself a favor and check out Spencer Joyce's World. There's awesome videos.
I appreciate that. And check out Arius in the Nation. Some great remixes over there. If you're bored with the songs that you're listening to, go to Arius in the Nation. You'll get some goodies over there.
Yeah. See if you like them. See if you just hate them. It's valid. Either one's valid. It doesn't hurt my feelings.
Exactly. Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap it here. We love y'all. Thanks for changing our lives. Again, everything that we talked about, it's down in the description, probably at the end cap of the video.
Yes.
Wash your hands, scrub your toes, wipe your ass, blow your nose, embrace a suck,
and unplug and do something legendary, guys.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Later.